देखिए, हर कोई आज एक दिली तकलीफ और दर्द को महसूस करेगा जो भारत के संविधान और भारत के डाइवर्सिटी, भाईचारगी, प्लुरलिज्म पर जिस किसी को आज भी अटूट भरोसा है और यकीन है, आज का ये फैसला सीबीआई कोर्ट का भारत की अदालत की तारीख का एक काला दिन है। और मैं इसलिए कहता हूं क्योंकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 9 नवंबर को जो सिविल डिस्प्यूट के मुकदमे का फैसला दिया था, जजमेंट में सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा था, अंग्रेजी में कहता हूं कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा था कि इट इज एन एग्रेरियस वायलेशन ऑफ रूल ऑफ लॉ। और सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने यह भी कहा था कि ये कैलकुलेटेड एक्ट ऑफ डिस्ट्रॉइंग अ पब्लिक प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप। अब मैं ये समझने से कासिर हूं कि अगर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ये कहता है कि एग्रेरियस वायलेशन ऑफ रूल ऑफ लॉ, तो क्या कोई जादू से मस्जिद को शहीद कर दिया गया था 6 दिसंबर को? क्या कोई जादू से वहां पर 28 और 29 दिसंबर की रात 49 में मूर्तियां रखी गई थी? क्या कोई जादू से उसके ताले खोले गए थे जब राजीव गांधी प्राइम मिनिस्टर थे? इसीलिए मैं ये कहता हूं कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो बात कही उसके बरखिलाफ आज ये जजमेंट आया है। दिस टुडेज जजमेंट, in my opinion, is a sad day in the history of Indian judiciary. It is a very sad day that mass violence pays. The whole world knows, people of India know, that it was the Rath Yatra of Mr. Advani. Wherever it went, it created havoc. It created loss of life of innocent people. It destroyed homes. The whole world knows that it was the BJP government of Kalyan Singh which went to Supreme Court and gave a solemn affirmation that will protect the Babri Masjid. The whole world has seen the visuals that on the day of 6 December, Mr. Advani, along with Uma Bharati, along with Murli Manohar Joshi, and all the other 32 accused were sitting on the dais. They were rejoicing in the demolition of the masjid. Sweets were being distributed. And now the court said there was no spontaneity. There was no conspiracy. Then please enlighten me. How many days and months of preparation is required to disqualify an action from being spontaneous? What is this? What is the message that is coming out? How is it that there is no conspiracy in it, there is no spontaneity to it? You assemble all the people. Who assembled them? Who called them to that place? Was it an act of God that some magic was done, that idols were placed in a masjid on 29 December in 1949? Was it a magic show that locks were opened? Was it some sort of magic that on 6 December the masjid was demolished? Who called for the people, assembling of the people over there? Who made sure that they entered over there? Isn't it true that the CBI charge sheet says that Kalyan Singh said in Hindi that रोक construction पर है, destruction पर नहीं है? Didn't the CBI charge sheet say that on 5th of December Advani conspired and made a conspiracy in the house of Vinay Katiyar? Isn't there proof that Advani told the then Chief Minister Kalyan Singh that don't resign until the masjid is demolished so that your government is not dismissed? Didn't Kalyan Singh as the Chief Minister went to Supreme Court and said we'll protect the structure? Isn't it true that on 9th of November last year the Supreme Court said that the demolition is a calculated act of destroying a public place of worship? Didn't the Supreme Court say that it's an egregious violation of rule of law? All these are facts. And how is it that all of them are exonerated? Even while going inside the court, one Bhagwan Goel, who was the North India chief of Shiv Sena, now is in BJP, said, yes, I demolished the Babri Masjid. Where will rule of law go? As a proud Indian Muslim, on 6th of December, I felt shame, humiliation, desperation, helplessness. That same feeling I'm feeling now. That same humiliation, desperation, and helplessness I'm feeling now. That people who presided over the demolition of a masjid are going scot-free. And I had warned the nation through all of my media friends that when Advani was conferred the highest civilian award, I knew on that day that yes, this will happen. And please tell me, as an Indian Muslim, my question is, how did Advani become famous? How did Murli Manoj Joshi become famous? How did Rajiv Gandhi become so much famous? Because they presided over the demolition of this Babri Masjid. Advani became the Home Minister, Murli Manoj Joshi became the HRD Minister, Uma Bharati became a minister and was given the charge of cleaning the Ganga. This is the same Madam Uma Bharati said, ek dhakka aur do, Babri Masjid ko tod do. Since 1950, as an Indian Muslim, I have not got justice in this matter. And I must say on record, it is too much of a coincidence to be coincidence. This is, and I hope, I don't know whether the CBI would appeal against this judgment. But to protect its independence, it must appeal against this strange judgment, which has rewarded the people who took out this whole Rath Yatra, who were the ones who created this issue of Ram Mandir. But I would appeal to the All India Muslim Personal Law Board and their office holders that they must appeal against this obnoxious judgment that has been given. You know, so basically it is, if you use brute force, if you use violence, you will be rewarded. Now in the end, law has become an ass now. You can kick the law and you will be rewarded for it. It is a very sad thing.
So one of the